5280 Sports Network out here at Dove Valley. And Jake, today we saw players and coaches on the field.
Whoa!
On grass. They were running around. It was basically a glorified catch game.
You're telling me that a football team played football?
In April. In April? Yes. So I don't know about you, but from what I saw, the Broncos are going to go 16-0, probably 19-0 with a Super Bowl championship.
Was complete.
Right.
Every player played really well.
It was. Yeah.
This team, book it right now, Super Bowl champions. Book
All right.
it. Maybe not.
In all seriousness, I think both of us aren't really taking a lot away from this, but was there anything you're taking away from just seeing the players on the field?
Two things. I wanted to pay close attention, obviously, to the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And Paxton Lynch looks a little bit bigger.
I've noticed that
than
too.
he did last time I saw him. Last season, Paxton Lynch didn't look small, but he looked skinny.
He looked like a rookie.
He looked thin and skinny at times. That was difficult to see. It was good to see him really kind of look like he's building out his frame a little bit.
Right.
Which is what you want to see out of Paxton Lynch. He looked really good today. And just in the way I was watching his feet looked good. I was impressed with him. Trevor Siemian also looked pretty good as well. He threw the ball well, didn't seem to have any limitations from his shoulder injury. But the second thing I was watching, Ryan, was Ty Sambrailo.
Okay.
We heard so much talk yesterday about Ty Sambrailo being a potential option for the Broncos at left tackle. And the guy looks better. He looks stronger up top. He looks a lot less like me and a lot more like an NFL player. So that's always good to see. You don't want your left tackle looking like me. That's when you go, that's not a good recipe for anybody. Ty looked better. He looked more well-built. He looked stronger in his upper body. That was good to see. But yeah, you can take nothing from what you see here. You really can't take anything until we get into training camp and you really start diving into what these guys are working on and what they're working towards.
Right, I'm with you. I noticed the physical observations. I agree. I think Paxton just looked thicker.
Yeah.
I think Ty looked thicker. And I will say, I think Trevor looked a lot healthier than I expected. We were all, even just 2 months ago, we were speculating if he'd even be out here or he'd still be rehabbing his shoulder. And his throws had some nice zip to it. It didn't look like he was hampered at all. But again, it was a glorified game of catch. We'll see what happens when the pads are on and, they're actually out there full speed, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, we're going to go in here back in a little bit and hear from the players, hear them talk, hear Coach Joseph talk.
I will say for the coaches out there, there were good energy. They were still yelling at players, even just for the walkthroughs. So, there you go. The Broncos are back out on the field. They'll be back out on the field tomorrow. We will be there as well, observing more physical attributes and throws that don't mean anything.
Riley Dixon is really good.
Riley Dixon is the third quarterback at the moment. There you go.
Yeah, I got nothing.
He'll have a write-up on it in a podcast later this afternoon. I actually have to go do other things for that. So, but for Jake Marsing, I'm Ryan Green. This is 5280 Sports Network.